Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I want to ask you a question. We're in week 257, I don't know, I've lost track, of this COVID-19 pandemic. And I want to know, are you feeling motivated? Are you feeling like you just want to jump out of bed in the morning? You're so excited to get up and start your day? Or are you feeling a little stuck, a little kind of overwhelmed, not knowing quite what to do? Are you feeling a little down, depressed maybe? Are you feeling a little bit of all of those things? I've been hearing that a lot from my clients, friends, family, and I know myself, the first few weeks, I was really dealing and struggling with feeling very unproductive and not quite knowing what to do on a daily basis with myself. I have a lot of things I can be doing, and we all do, but it was just kind of, I needed some direction. Do you think you might benefit with a little structure in your day? Some time to yourself? Or maybe a little bit of both? When I was feeling very unproductive and getting into some bad routines in the morning, some bad habits of not getting up, getting dressed, getting going, I thought back to when I was healing from adrenal fatigue. And after being bedridden for a long time, I really didn't know how to get back into daily life when I was feeling a little bit better. So I needed some help getting some structure in my day and just figuring out how to get going, how to get motivated and look forward to my day. And so I found this book called The Miracle Morning. It's by Hal Elrod. And as you can see, I've read it and marked a lot of pages. This book really inspired me. It gave me a place to start and structure my day a little bit, at least in the morning. So then if I didn't do anything else for the rest of the day, at least I had already accomplished something. And we all want to feel like we've been productive and accomplished something. So I feel this can help just about anyone to get out of that stuck feeling and maybe start your day in a different way so that you know what to expect. You don't have to think about it. It just becomes a habit. And I want to mention that to change a behavior, it's known to take at least 2 months. Some even say 6 months to a year. So this is something that you want to work into your days and kind of modify it as you go. But know that it could take some time and be patient with yourself, especially right now. So let me get right to it. I want to share with you what I've been doing the last several weeks for my morning. And I took the Miracle Morning and kind of changed it a little bit to structure it the way it fits my life right now. And I want to inspire you to do the same. I think that over time you might change things, and that's okay. It's your morning and you want to make it, so you want to look forward to doing it. So try different things. There is a basic structure that I will tell you about that Hal talks about in the Miracle Morning book, but I've kind of made it my own a little bit, and you can too. I will admit that it didn't go very smoothly when I first started. There were days where it just didn't happen at all, and that was okay, because right now we all have to be very gentle with ourselves and not be too hard on ourselves when things don't happen. So I just tried again. And once I got going a little bit, I realized how much I looked forward to it, and it just kind of reinforced itself. And now I do look forward to doing it every morning. So here's what I do. I start the night before. There's a little bit of preparation the night before, and the more you do, I think, the easier it is in the morning. So first thing you want to do is start and write your intentions for the next day in a journal or a notebook or a piece of paper even. And these are general intentions. It's not a to-do list. For example, you can keep it very general and say, I would like to do something around the house tomorrow, or I would like to try to get some things crossed off my to-do list. Don't be very specific. And you can even do something that you want to feel for the next day. You could say, I would like to feel happy tomorrow. I would like to feel generous tomorrow. Lately, I know I've been writing, I would like to feel patient tomorrow. You guys know what I'm talking about. Set those intentions, because studies have shown that your last thoughts right before bed do marinate in your subconscious. And so if you wake up already with those intentions, you're more likely to do them. So write down your intentions for the next day. Set your alarm. Now this one, Hal recommends to put your alarm clock or your phone, whatever you use, across your bedroom. So you need to get up and actually walk over there to shut it off. I get the idea that once you're up, moving produces energy, so you're up and you're awake. For me, that didn't really work. I could just as easily hop back in bed after I shut my alarm off. So it just kind of needed to be the general reinforcement once I did get up and get going, how good I felt. So whatever works for you. I just wanted to include Hal's idea of putting it across the room. If it works for you, wonderful. I wasn't that good at that. So your alarm goes off. What I do is I get up, I splash my face with some cold water, I put my hair in a ponytail, get it out of the way. I drink 8 ounces of water, and that is something that is in the Miracle Morning. He also says brush your teeth if that will wake you up even more. The water is very important because you've slept 6 to 8 hours, hopefully, and in 6 to 8 hours you become dehydrated. So drink at least 8 ounces of water right off the bat, and then he suggests you put on your workout clothes. And this does work. I have to say, once my workout clothes are on, I know I'm gonna do some sort of a workout. So get up, splash your face, brush your teeth, whatever you need to do, put the workout clothes on. So next I go downstairs and I get in my favorite reading chair and I prepare to do what the Miracle Morning book calls savers, S-A-V-E-R-S. Each letter stands for part of something that you do. So I will tell you what Hal says for each letter and how I do it. The S is silence. He suggests about 5 minutes of silence, sitting, being present. The A is affirmations. Have an affirmation or two to say for the day. I'm feeling strong. I am healthy. Whatever it is that you want to have as a positive affirmation for the day. The V stands for visualization. So spend 2 to 5 minutes visualizing what you want your day to be, how you want to feel, how you want to be, and maybe what you want to do. I take all 3 of those things and I combine them into a meditation. So I spend time in silence. My meditation generally has some sort of affirmation, if not several affirmations in it, and I'm visualizing as I'm meditating. So you can choose to do that, break it down on 3 different things, or put it all in one thing and use a meditation to do that. I spend about 15 to 20 minutes in meditation depending on the day. So that's the S, A, and V. The E is exercise. So I'm gonna skip that one for now because I'm already in my reading chair, because the R is reading. And this is a big one for me. This has been like a treat for me because I have a million books. I love books and I'm always reading about 3 or 4 at a time and I never get to finish any of them. So setting aside this time in the morning, I set aside 20 minutes and I set my timer on my phone and it's uninterrupted reading time for me. And I actually just finished The Alchemist. Now I have to tell you, for several years I have started this book and have never finished it. And I finally, using the 20 minutes a day, got through it pretty quickly. It's amazing how much you can read in 20 minutes, especially first thing in the morning and not before you go to bed reading 2 pages and then falling asleep. So I highly recommend, trying to carve out 15, 20 minutes for that part because it really is almost like a treat, some self-care stuff. So then the last S of savers is scribing, and that's journaling. So I take my journal and I write down a few gratitudes for the day, and then I do a little journal entry. And you can make that, again, whatever you want as far as writing. It's very therapeutic, especially right now with things going on and we don't really have a place to vent. We're not seeing our friends as often and talking to them, or seeing our friends at all, or being able to talk to them as often maybe. So I highly recommend journaling for that. Let's get back to the E now, and exercise. So after I've done all those things, I've done my meditation piece, and I've done my reading, and I've done my journaling, I go up to my at-home gym and / office, and I do a workout. And now that the gyms are closed, we have to be creative. So I happen to have an elliptical, and I'll do my elliptical. I'll do some yoga maybe on YouTube. I have some weights, I'll do weights. I have resistance bands. Try to get creative with a workout. It's any kind of movement. If you dance for 15 or 20 minutes, any type of exercise that you enjoy doing, including that in your morning routine, kind of getting it out of the way, but also getting your blood pumping first thing in the morning and making you feel better before you've even eaten breakfast or taken a shower. I personally love the fact that before I've showered or even eaten breakfast, I have all of this stuff done. I've accomplished something. I've done mindfulness techniques. I've done some self-care stuff and done something good for my health. But I just want you to remember, it can take 2 months, 6 months to change a behavior and get used to this routine. So, and you might want to change it as you go. So you're going to be making modifications and kind of changing it around. Maybe the time you do it every day, or how long it takes, or how much of each thing that you do. Just play with it and make it your own. Get creative. No matter what your day looks like right now, everyone can use a little boost in energy and motivation and productivity. We all can use that. And I think since I've been hearing it so much from people lately, that they're really feeling this kind of down, stuck feeling, that this can be something that could help. And it's something you can start right away and try different things. I would love to hear your feedback on how it goes. You can contact me if you're having any issues or have any questions about what to do or need some ideas. I'd be happy to help with that. And so now I want to ask you, what are you going to do to get some more motivation in your life, some more productivity, and change your morning routine? I welcome any suggestions for future videos in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.